I'm now going to make a Jenigami globe of love. This is a good globe for people who like the globe designs but maybe don't have any acetate to hand but would still like to make something that's really impressive. I don't know if you can see right inside this one, but there is actually a love heart that's joined on inside that is a Jenigami love heart as well. So the whole design, including the love heart, fold perfectly flat and then open up again, including the love heart. And for this one you have 4 main sections. You have a section with the love heart joined on. You have a section with similar holes to this one, which is where I've actually attached a little arrow inside, and that comes with your design as well. And you get 2 sections that are similar, but this time the holes are in slightly different places. If you look here, the holes are coming off the centre circle, whereas in these 2 the slots are at the bottom. You then have an extra 5 love heart sections. You will have 3 with a single slot at the bottom and 2 with a single slot at the top. And finally you'll have 4 large oval shapes and 4 smaller oval shapes. What we're going to do is we're going to start by building the Jenigami love heart. So we'll take this section and we'll take one of the hearts that has a single slot at the bottom, and we'll slot the single slot at the bottom here over the slot at the top of this love heart. We're then going to take the other 2 with the single slots at the bottom and we're going to slot them into the slots at either side, the front and the back of this one that we've just added from the top here. So this is going to go over there, and then I'm going to do exactly the same at the back. Right. So notice I'm holding on to the edges of them so it doesn't all fall apart, although it won't, it will stay there just now, but it just makes it a bit sturdier for me to use. So there's 3 sides here. This one has a slot at the top, this one has a slot at the bottom, and this one has a slot at the top. This is where we're going to put one of these remaining love hearts. The middle slot on this is going to go up through the bottom slot on the love heart that's joined on to the actual globe. It's going to go up there. And then the slot at the bottom of this is going to fold over into the slot here, and the slot on the bottom of this side is going to fold over into the slot there. For those of you that are now getting used to Jenigami designs, you'll know this simple 8-part construction because it's how most of the Jenigami designs work. We then have to take the remaining love heart and do exactly the same on the last section of the love heart. So this is going to go up through the bottom, and then the parts are going to fold over the edges either side. Then just fold your heart in both directions, and that helps everything fall properly into place, and there you have your Jenigami heart. Now you can make that from a different coloured paper from the rest of the globe if you wish to make it stand out more. Now that we've got that done, we take that globe and we take the other globe that is identical except it doesn't have the heart in, and it doesn't matter what way round these go, that's entirely up to you. And what we're going to do is we're going to take one of the other ones and we're going to start by slotting these inside this one using the centre slot here and the slot here, and the centre slot at the top here and one of the centre slots at the top there. And we do exactly the same with the other one that was the same part as the part with the heart on it. It will go in at the bottom and under at the top. Okay, we then take the other part and we're going to do exactly the same on this side. We're going to put them in at the bottom, and then we're just going to tuck them over the little slots at the top. Now you have a simple cross design, right, that already folds flat, and some people may wish to leave it like that and may wish not to cut the additional slots around the edge. That is entirely up to you. But if you want to build this full globe shape, what you need is these other extra parts now. So you have 4 larger domes, each with 2 slots at the top and the bottom, and these slot over and under the inner slots at the top and the bottom of the side here. Now sometimes when you're doing this and you're bending the card, these top ones may pop out as you bend the card, but you just have to pop them back in again. So we're going to put it under at the bottom, slot them in, and then we're going to bend the card to get it in at the top. Okay, and then we take one of the smaller sections that has exactly the same holes in exactly the same places, and they'll go into the slots at the bottom here and the slots at the top here. Now already you see that that is starting to take shape, and it still folds flat and it still opens up again. As I mentioned before, there's those popped out, but it's still starting to take shape. I'm now going to do exactly the same on the other 3 sides. Right, I'm now ready to add the very last section, which just goes under the slots at the bottom, over the slots at the top, and there we have the completed globe of love.